Trin Silvar. Okay, is this the first time we've had Trin and Silvar on the stream? It might be. I'm gonna peruse the stream deck folder. This folder's so big it lags my fucking Firefox. Okay. This is the first Trin and Silvar deck on stream, which is actually kind of interesting because I thought we've seen this before maybe. I don't know. I feel like Trin and Silvar are pretty powerful despite how like unpopular they are. Very cool combo. All right. Game plan is to make a bunch of dumb idiots and then have the cat eat them and win that way, or to have enough value to find an anthem and win through Coat of Arms, Shared Animosity, a Chroma's Will, and or Moonshaker Cavalry. Absolutely no restrictions other than the ban list. Maybe if you could, what your opinions on what 3 and only 3 game changers are best for the list. I had an AON humans list a while ago, but the mid-range style that blue added was fun. I did not have a counter spell. Okay. I see. So instead of AON, we're on Trin and Silvar for the humans deck now. And humans is actually something that's very close to my heart. I do like humans as a deck a lot, which I imagine is how you built this, because it does beg to be built as a human deck. Yep, 36 humans. Yeah, the Vor commander. So I need to start by saying we are in white, so we really just do not need Coat of Arms. The only time I like Coat of Arms in white is if we're doing like some Oswald fiddle bending and we have like some artifact synergy, some motion there, which we don't. So I'm going to cut the Coat of Arms. I'm going to cut the One Ring because it's boring. And like, I don't know, Tithe is... I'm gonna be 100% honest. I do not think we need ramp in this deck. And the simple reason is that humans is a creature-based deck that wants to be playing on curve. You want to go 1 human, 2 human, 3 human, 4 human. Where do you fit the ramp in? You don't. There's no space for the ramp. So I would like to be less on ramp. Of course you keep Soul Ring. You might keep Arcane Signet. It's up to you if you want to do that or not. 36 lands is way too low. Black Market Connection is just kind of here. Shared Animosity makes total sense. Monarchy. Return stuff. We are a sack deck, but we're mostly sacking tokens. I could take or leave Grave Veneration, but I think it might be fine. Dictate's insane. Trouble in Pairs. It's just kind of here. I don't know. I don't like the cards that feel just kind of here. I would like to just lean into the human synergy a little bit more. Grave Veneration plays super well. I can imagine them, and that's why I'm kind of not touching that one. It fits into the sacrifice theme, so it's not just kind of there. Especially for like a creature type deck like humans, I really just want to lean into the cool stuff that the humans do, and not necessarily be playing all these like cards that are just kind of like generically overtly good, because humans has a lot of like tailor-made payoffs that are very interesting and fun to play with. And I think I'd rather lean into those than just like sticking some more generic stuff in here. One of the first things I want to add is Jaren. Bro's name is Jaren. Yeah, here we go. Jaren, Corrupted Bishop. You can also get the blinged out foil version, since I see you like those. So whenever it enters the battlefield or another non-token human you control dies, you lose a life and you make a 1/1 human. And then you can give a human lifelink. That's very good with... oh, I thought this grew. I know it makes a token every turn. And so... But it can flip over. You can do this fun little mini game with Ormondal. Such a cool card. Very, very interesting card. But also just like insane token generation. Absolutely required for this kind of deck. I do think Roaming Throne is a little bit win more. Like, I would just run more humans, honestly. Michika Kondo feels a little bit like a someone's running Impact Tremors in your play group or something. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. It's just like 4 mana kind of do nothing some games. Masako. Oh my god. You are obsessed with like random white Kamigawa legends. They're all like $5,000, by the way. I don't know. Michiko Kondo's fine, but it's just that. Okay. Okay, so since we already have Weathered Wayfarer, I do kind of want to get a... we already have 3 Tree City and stuff, but like I would love... This is a tokens deck. I want to get Westvale Abbey in here. Let's get you the blinged out version. Good old Westvale Abbey here. It is a 3-color deck, so you got to be careful about the colorless sources, but this is just such a nice card to have in the tutor package for Weather Wayfarer. If you have absolutely no gas at all, wide board of humans, no way to convert them into damage, Westvale Abbey has your back. You could also do the white avatar land. Type land O counter. Abandoned Air Temple. This is the other card that's like pretty interesting. Okay. I appreciate the Sand Scout. You're a knower. Sand Scout OP. By the way, we had an Amazonian raid earlier. We have a few hundred viewers more than normal, maybe around 80. This is a human. This is such an insane card. I think the fact that it took this long to rise to $5 is insane. If you're running White of the Night Orchid or something in your white deck, you should be on this because the utility is crazy. You have Arid Archway, which lets you, because it lets you accelerate a mana without accelerating a land. So you can flicker it and you can get another land because you're still behind on lands. So the catch up still works. 2, you can get Lazotep Quarry, which is a sacrifice outlet. That's incredible. 3, you can get Scavenger Grounds, which is graveyard hate. And there's also untapped deserts of each monocolor that you can fetch with it. I meant Knight of the White Orchid, yeah. White of the Night Orchid. Did I say that? Anyway, long story short, cut Whitey and put Sand Scout in. She's goated. Yeah, it does just randomly make tokens too. You'll accidentally... I didn't realize this. When they are put into your graveyard from anywhere. I thought it was when it was from the battlefield. I was like, oh, I'm never making these tokens in my life. No, it's from anywhere. If you mill a land by accident, oh great, here's a fucking token. Have fun. So, yeah, it's run this card immediately. All right. All right, we freed up some slots. Let's talk about some human payoffs. Would it be good in a Cats deck too? Probably. Yeah, I'd recommend it. All right, so let's go with type human. Oh, creatures. Oh, control. Happy to see Adeline, of course. If I die, son. Guys, it's not looking good for humans. So, maybe it's a gold Knight Commando? Commander. Whenever a creature you control enters, creature you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I think this is a nice side grade to Moonshaker in this deck. Where you're able just to like pump up everything forever. Honestly, Audric's kind of heat. Not this Audric. That Audric's good, but I'm talking about Master Tactician here. And here's the spice with Audric. We have 38 lands. We should be running probably one more. Weather Wayfarer sort of counts as a land. Arena Glory. So now, you have Arena Glory. You're able to haste Audric. Surprise! You can't block! Die! Just explodes you. You know, you have Gold Knight Commander kicking around already. You have Adeline kicking around that makes 3 tokens immediately on attack. Like, that's pretty brutal. I'd probably go for like a Winds of Abandon here. Over Honestly, even over Vanquish the Horde. I'd probably do, instead of Vanquish, I would do Winds of Abandon, Mizium Mortars, and then you can have one Toxic Deluge as like the treat kind of board wipe that just handles everything. Mizium, this is a make a wide board and attack them deck. This gets rid of chump blockers. This gets rid of any blocker and lets you kill them instantaneously. Very important. Is Baragond in? Let's read Baragond. Whenever it or another human enters, creatures control vigilance until end of turn, +1/+1. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay, so O human, O token, O attack, O sort mana value. Oh, we can run Hanweir Garrison! Okay, and then of course you need Hanweir. Voice of Victory does not make human tokens on attack. It makes warriors, but it's still a good card. It might be worth running. Hanweir Garrison. Sorry. It's Hanweir Garrison and what's... Battlements. So now we have 2 lands that give haste, which is important for Odric and stuff. And we also have like the meld combo, which is just funny. And Hanweir Garrison's just a good card for this deck anyway. I would add Voice of Victory, even though the tokens she makes are not humans. Once again, we don't really have a budget restriction here. So we can add a Voice of Victory here. For a second, I thought they were all $21 billion, but no, this one's 20. And then... I feel like there's something I'm missing. Maybe do like Thalia's Lancers. Thalia's Lancers can tutor up Odric. That's pretty nice. It's a human. Maybe you can just go for like Selfless Spirit. Oh, Jarina Kudrow! Wrong one. Fuck Selfless Spirit. Jarina Dauntless General is my new best friend. When it enters, exile target player's graveyard. Free graveyard hate. Number 2, sack Jarina. Humans. Indestructible until end of turn. And hexproof. Better than Selfless Spirit for humans. Very strong. And instead of swords, I'm actually going to give you Thraben Charm. The indestructibility, or the getting around indestructible is nice for swords. The 1 minute's nice for swords. But Thraben Charm hits graveyards. Thraben Charm will just about kill anything because your board's going to be super wide. And number 3, you can just also hit an enchantment with it, right? All right. Let's play test. Based Weather Wayfarer. Oh my goodness, you'll never guess who has less lands than each opponent. Me! This is why I count Weather Wayfarer as a land, by the way. Let's get Arena of Glory. Alright, Boros Garrison is land for turn. Oh no, we have to discard the hand size. The horror. If only we had Reliquary Tower. Okay, moving on. 1-2, Sand Scout. View Library type Desert. In this instance, I'm not going to get Arid Archway because bouncing a bounce land's insane. But we can pick up a Sheffet Dunes, which is pretty nice. And then we do land drop for turn, which will be Plains. And at this point, we have less lands than the green player, so we're able to do Weathered Wayfarer for like Westvale Abbey or whatever the fuck we want. Honestly, probably should get a mountain. Sacred Foundry or we run Plateau. Very good. Okay. 1-2. Turn 4, we have, count them, few lands. Type Plains. Like 1 bounce land and we're just ramping forever. Put it onto the battle. Yeah, we just put it directly into play. So we'll pay 2 life for Sacred Foundry. We'll play Plateau. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Trin. We'll attack with our Sand Scout. She'll die or whatever. Who cares? Anyway, we attack this turn. Make a Spirit. Or make a Soldier. Next turn. Here's Arena of Glory. Exert Arena of Glory. Oh, we don't have a black source. We should have maybe weaved in an unclaimed territory on Nightmare at some point. Or City of Brass, rather. Whatever. I knew I had the unclaimed territory, so we should have woven this in earlier. So anyway, Hasty Sylvar, attack with Sylvar. It has Menace and also basically indestructible, so another human. Yeah, Greyman's $65. There's not like a... I don't know if you could tell, but there's no budget for this deck. Greyman's already in. Come on, you didn't see Greyman already in the deck? I know his name's, you know... This is just crazy. How is this fucking possible? Oh my god, chat, look. Alright, this is already feeling a lot better. I don't know if I like Soul Warden. Anytime there's just like, here's a life gain creature just to gain life, I would almost always prefer, yeah, just Guide of Souls. Just stick with that. No budget in this economy. I don't want to guess people's situations. We could do something like by invitation only. Type human O sacrifice. Because I don't think... Is Seth human? Sephiroth? Listen, dog, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's not my fault they made this guy into a human. This shit's fucking evil. I understand the Shadow Spear. Ocelot Pride, like, I guess, yeah. Ocelot Pride, I don't know. It's just like, if we had 4 Ocelot Prides and 4 Guide of Souls and a 60 card deck, I'd be into it, but I don't think so. Does Boromir have a place here? Almost assuredly. Boromir is insane. Stops Force of Will and stuff. It's already in the deck, but, you know, it's nice that it stops free interaction. Okay, I think we're maybe a little too greedy when it comes to our mana. So I kind of want to go through this and pick out some cards that I don't quite agree with. Strip Mine's fine and all, but... With a curve this low, I just don't know if we need 3-tree. So recently I've really been in on Demolition Field as land hate. Because this actually fixes you, too. Because I do want one source of land destruction in the Weathered Wayfarer package. Okay, I'm just super unlucky, I guess is the answer. It's not really a mana-based issue. It's more of a... Okay, I'm going to argue against Lazotep Core. I don't know, because it works with Sephiroth so well. But, like, the argument is that we have a sack outlet in the command zone, right? What to add now? Probably just, like, a fetch. Arid Mesa. Arid Mesa's already in. What's the black-white one? Not Flooded Strand. I mean, we could... Marsh Flats is already in. Okay. Black red is Bloodstained Mire. It's already in. Okay, so we won't go off color fetches. A Sun Titan effect? I don't know. I'm not digging Sun Titan as of late. Elk, I know you review commander decks and cubes, but what about PvE horde decks? Honestly, if you wanted to, I could totally look at it. That sounds very interesting to me. I mean, just in the description below, get your coffee deck review. Just start it with like, this is a PvE horde deck. Little weird. I give you permission to do this. Oh, thanks, Tommy. No problem. Whenever a human... Lotho isn't a human. That makes me a little bit iffy on Lotho for ramp. Do you do Slay the Spire at Elk at all, Elk? Yeah. So I'm like A20 on all characters game 1. Game 2 I haven't been playing as much frequently. I've just been kind of busy like pursuing like other things as of late, but I play some co-op sometimes with friends. So like I'm like A5 right now on like a few different characters for co-op, but not in single player. Just because I haven't had time to really play single player all that much. To be clear, I'm specifically A20 on the iOS like iPad version of Slay the Spire, because that was like my plane game and I used to fly all the time. Like very frequent flyer a long time ago. So I was just constantly playing Slay the Spire on planes and stuff. Damn, if one of our commanders was 3 mana, I'd so heavily consider Chthonian Nightmare for this deck. As it stands currently, though... Are you a fan of counting in hexadecimal? It's okay. Gosh, I'm at a loss here. Because I want a nice... I want another nice human card to just kind of tie this all together. Talk about other Boromir. The Azorius one. You want me to put an Azorius card in my Mardu deck? You might have some misconceptions about the format we're playing. Never mind. It happens. It happens. The number of times I've tried to put Flip Tameo in a non-green deck, innumerable. Innumerable. So don't worry about it. It happens. It happens. Honestly, I might just like rock out with like a Selfless Spirit. Is that too insane? Although we already kind of have 2 Selfless Spirits. Maybe Mom. Mother of Runes. Yeah. Witch Enchanter. Witch Enchanter is one of those things you cut a planes for. Mom's already in. My fault. Because Giver's not a human. We do have a lot of 1-drops. We could do like the Angel. So do Witch Enchanter and Starfield Shepherd. Spectacular Spider-Man. You are kind of right. Wandering Rescuer. That one's also pretty decent. I'm going to mod you. That message is incredible. This is probably one of the best like chat messages I've probably ever seen in my entire life. Eating the second best apple in my entire life, and I can't focus. This is a sentence that like It raises so many questions. Okay, first things first. What was the first best apple of your life? Secondly, why did you need to share this? Third, like, I'm just at a loss. I can't focus now. Eating the fact that you keep track. Do you own an orchard? What's going on? Neardine, you're here. Can you clip this? This is shorts material. If they never respond, this is the second best bit of all time. Oh, already dead. Perfect. Thank you. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. This is like literally just so magical to me, this fucking post. You need to get on Twitter immediately. You're gonna do numbers. What an insane fucking comment. To be fair, I've been nicknamed after eating apples. The fact that that's a fucking character trait is insane. This is you. Anyway, let's play. We gotta. This is a Magic the Gathering stream, guys. Drop. Bloodstained Mire. Triome. Abandoned air. Oh, we don't control basic. Shock in Sacred Foundry. Actually, no, this is the perfect turn for a turn off. We have a bunch of 3-drops. Okay, Sacred Foundry, not after Sand Scout. Type Desert specifically. Which one do we go for? Honestly, probably just getting Chefet Dunes here. Silvar. Okay, Teysa is kind of flagging to me as win more. Anyway, let's go Tymna Seth. Swing with my 4/2 Menace Indestructible creature. Good luck. Draw a card off Tymna. Next turn. We're about to fucking pop out, girlies. Fucking shared animosity. Does this give me haste? Flying, Vigilant, Double Strike. Lifelink, Indestructible, Protection from all colors. It doesn't. Heartbreaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trin. Because, like, okay, to be clear, my reasoning is, I know it's a white card. Original Acroma has haste. Anyway. Swing Silvar. Draw a card. Make a human soldier. Next turn. Oh, thank God. Call the Copper Guts you, make like 3 human soldiers. Maybe even 4 or 5. Oh my goodness. It's the 4th time Sephiroth has triggered this turn. Anyway. Nuke. Shared Animosity, Flying, Double Strike. Seems pretty good. Is Lost Narc in this deck? That's, yeah, when human enters, tap something. We should probably add that if it isn't. No, you're cooking super hard with that recommendation. Lost Narc. Human enters, tap. Lost Snark Captain. And I probably like this more than Teysa. Oh, Witch Enchanter was already in. Oh, I guess I just put 2 in by accident. 38 including lands. Yeah, let's add another Plains because second Plains because it's Starfield Shepherd stuff. It's also just our most prominent color. Drum. White for humans. Reflecting Pool. Darina Kudrow. Next turn. Okay, it's turn 3. Knight of the White Orchid. I saw Jelly Haha live recently. The concert was awesome. She's really good. If she's coming to your city, go. Go. The tickets are so cheap. And it's a very fun show. Okay. Next turn. Oh, what are your view settings on deck lists? Forgive if this is... What do you mean by this? Because I like visual stacks, if that's what your question is. The hell is going on? Dear Miss... Okay, like this is doing stuff. It's not doing good stuff, but like we're protected from board wipe. We draw an extra card every turn because of Dark Confidant. This is working pretty well. Bastion Protector is an S tier recommendation, Neardine. Thank you so much. Shout out to the editor here. Human Soldier that gives both of your commanders +2/+2 indestructible. Beautiful. Can I be honest? I'm gonna cut Imperial Recruiter. Oh my god, 3/3 out cutting a tutor. But legitimately, it's like, what do we care about in this deck? It's like Gold Knight Commander. That's number 1. Timna. Species Specialist, maybe. Like, that's it. That for 2 power. It's like Guide Us Souls is okay. I don't know. I don't think we particularly care about any specific human. I think it's just like, go humans go. And just jam them. Just cast the humans you have. We don't gotta go searching for no other ones. This ain't Wizards. Kill them. That's the human way. All right, I think I'm pretty confident about this one. I'm liking the vibe of this. To be fair, I think the original deck was already fine, but this is just like Darina is such a heater. There's like so many goddamn good cards we had here. Jaren's insane. How's the curve? Very 3-drop heavy, but that's fine because our commander is 4/5, so we can kind of just take these turns to like develop whatever the fuck we want. So it doesn't really matter that most of our deck is like 3s and 2s. Lively Dirge is probably still worth playing. Gets Trin back. Trin's like the less important of the 2 commanders, so honestly, probably just not interested that much. Anyway, thank you so much for getting a deck review.